No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Singler in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Right side, Westbrook. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got 8 points. Los Angeles leading by 6. Crawford kicks to Smith, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Singler. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Outside Durant. Baseline Jay on the way. Rebound by the Clippers. Jay's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long
Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Picked by Griffin. To the paint. Here's Paul. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Navarro.
Paul's got his first points in this one. Thunder trailing by 16. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Navarro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That's tipped.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Paul outside, down low. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Roberson. He's got 5, and here we go. Clippers running again. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Back to Adams, and stolen by Jordan. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Clippers in second. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
Roberson the pass to Westbrook. To the paint. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Great showing for him last season. Tops in scoring, 2nd in steals, and of course he was also top 5 in assists. With his court vision, one of the league's premier playmakers.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Again, Los Angeles.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Fire! How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Griffin just having a terrific hit. He has 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Smith. And it's blocked. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Redick with the rebound.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder, and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they're able to recover. Augustine dishes to Durant. Shot's good. Durant's got 14 points. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Shot clock at 6. Crawford outside. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Augustine, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And, Greg, how about DJ Augustine on the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Singler's checked in. Cantor sets the pick for Singler. Back to Cantor. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Pierce. And the shot no good, a bit short. Thunder trailing by 20.
So back to DJ Augustine. It's the middle of last year, and he and Jennings are practically splitting time at the point. Then Jennings goes down with an Achilles injury, and it looks like Augustine will take over full-time duty. Nope, the Pistons trade Augustine to Oklahoma City for Reggie Jackson.
And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Singler. Waiters got his second basket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
You know, one thing about the Augustine-Jackson trade last year, it didn't help either the Thunder or the Pistons make the playoffs. It's just so hard to integrate a new player into your system that far into the season, especially when that player is a point guard. So a wild ride for Augustine.
Griffin goes in, and he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Singler for 3. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Navarro. No good on that last second attempt there. And